is the Void Ray. Sorry, I couldn't remember what that was for a slight second there until I reminded myself. See, these things should be changelings. Yeah, you see that? They're changelings. Now, what's cool about those is I can kill them. And he can't do anything about it. Yeah, he changed into changelings to trick me. I know that I'm not making zealots anymore. That was a bad idea. Like, just not even, like, you shouldn't have tried that. That was, like, legitimately not a good thing to do. What he was trying to do with those changeling was to see what I was doing. Not exactly the best idea anybody's ever come up with against me, but sometimes it works. It has never worked on me before because I keep a very, very close eye on what I'm doing. Now, you can see I have one of these. You know, that's cool. I want more. I want two more. He's trying to come in. He's trying to do his thing. That's fine. He can kind of try. He can do whatever. He did kill my Void Ray. That makes me a little sad. But the only reason he killed that was because, look, he thinks he's got me. But, nope. What I like to do is I just kind of like to keep my macro up. Which means, basically, if you guys don't know what macro is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this guy over there. And I'm going to build more units. More of these guys. I'm going to do that. And I'm actually going to do that on here. Chrono Boost. Sorry, I'm kind of talking to myself now. I'm kind of trying to come up with a scheme. See? This thing. I got to get rid of that. That's what I don't want here. This guy can take those out. Which is good. Unfortunately, that guy can probably kill my... What an idiot. He's dead. So is that thing. Perfect. That's what I wanted. Now I've got 3 of these. I'm taking them in. I'm taking them in with my Dark Templar. The reason for that being is because these guys are actually going to get there sooner, which isn't good. I don't want that. I want those guys to kind of follow. Actually, now I kind of need them to get there a little bit sooner, which is unfortunate. Because they're falling slightly behind. Alright, there we go. Pull these guys back a little bit. Pull these guys back a little bit. Now, go. Now, what all he had... I did make a mistake. Unfortunately, I did. I made the mistake of thinking that he... For some reason, it didn't come to my mind that he didn't have any aerial defense, and he does. Obviously, Hydralisks are aerial defense. I don't know why I thought that. I can't for the life of me figure out why I thought he didn't have any aerial defense. This is going to be a lot harder of a game than I had first predicted. I kind of figured, usually the Zerg players kind of fall for my trap. He did not. That's unfortunate because I kind of needed him to. In a way. In a way I needed him to. I mean, I can probably, I don't know, I don't want to say I can probably win this, but there's a good chance that I can still pull this off. It's just I can't go with anything that he already knows is coming. Unfortunately, I don't know what I'm going to need to do that. I know what I'm actually going to need is I'm going to need a defense because I know he's coming in. He knows I just put all my units there. He knows that just happened. If he's a smart player, he'll come and attack me right now. If he's not, he'll wait. Bad idea. Because by the time that I'm done macroing up, what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm actually going to upgrade to a fleet beacon, and I'm going to take a carrier in there. And basically what's going to happen is I'm probably going to end up dominating him. As much as I don't want to take my carrier in there, I think I might have to. Now, the reason for that being, you guys can kind of see I'm macroing up. I'm trying to get my my gas a little bit higher because I got tons of, you know, I got enough minerals to last me a while. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Instead of wasting my time and all of my minerals, let's go for a lot of zealots. And the reason for that being is because if I had a little bit more force, I think I could take him. I don't want to be too overly optimistic about this, obviously, but it seems like if I were to have a few more, you can see I'm pumping out now. I got aerial, I got everything a man would desire in the world of Starcraft. Unfortunately, I don't have enough pylons. Well, I do, but not enough for what I kind of want to do. And that would be, I will tell you guys right now what that's going to be, is that's just going to be, I'm going to take this onslaught in. I am absolutely going to take this in. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bombard him. I've got aerial units. I've got a few aerial units. I'm not going to say I have tons of aerial units because I don't. And I've got a fair bit is the word I'm looking for. Would be a fair bit of ground units. Fortunately for me, I do have a decent, this is what I'd like to call a decent ground. What am I trying to say? I've kind of completely lost my train of thought. This is a decent ground defense. Thank you for reminding me myself. I'm thanking myself for that one. This is a decent ground defense. Now this is what will devastate him. If he hasn't already rebuilt twice as strong as last time, which some Zerg players do. Well, I won't lie. He'll be expecting the air. He'll be expecting these guys. But then again, he won't be expecting my zealots. Because who would expect zealots after that, you know? That's what I'm trying to get at here. I don't think he's expecting my zealots to come in. I'm going to get my aerial attackers to attack that so he can't see my Dark Templar anymore. There goes that. Let's see if my guys can kind of finish him up. I'm going to... Victory. There it is. I knew that was going to happen. Perfect. Alright, guys. So that's how you do it. If the Dark Templars don't work... If the Dark Templars don't work and he has something to see at my Dark Templars, you go to the aerial units. If he has something defending the aerial units, which I should have noticed, but it's a good thing that I kind of didn't, because that pushed me in the right direction. If he has something to attack your aerial units, macro up, take out the thing that's blocking, or that's kind of diffusing your first tactic, which was my Dark Templars. I took out the thing that could see it, which was that, I don't know what unit it is called because I've never used it, but I took that out and I brought in my onslaught, and that's what ended the game. He gave up. He's seen that I took that out with my aerial units. He had ground defense to take out my Dark Templar, but he couldn't see them, and all he could see was my zealots, and my zealots are a decently powered first little army. That's why I made them in the beginning. And I had aerial units that he couldn't attack, and the Dark Templar that he couldn't attack. I had 6 units that he couldn't, and about another 6 that he could. It was just too much for him to take on at one time, and that's how I won the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to comment, rate the video, whatever you guys think it deserves, and subscribe if you're so inclined. There will be more of this. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter and check my personal channel out in the link in the description below. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Rex. Goodbye.